Alright, hello everybody. Hello, today is a very exciting day. I can tell you that. If we switch over to our main screen, there we are, hello everyone. We have finally got ourselves a TOTODILE outbreak. Thank God, because this has taken me forever. And I really mean it when I say forever, because it has taken forever. I spent about an hour and a half doing this, which is when it eventually came, thank God. But we spent many other times trying to do it. But it is finally here, which is really, really exciting. So today, we'll be doing what we can, but the main focus, of course, will be, of course, to try and get this shiny TOTODILE. So, yeah, that is the plan. If we can get all three today, that would be perfect. I don't really want to be spending any other resetting for these guys because it's been a pain for them to show up. The lighting might be slightly off today. I'm actually a bit lower down than I usually am, and that's because I've moved my computer screen to try and accommodate this chair a little bit more. So what I might do actually is tilt this light slightly towards me and turn it down a notch and see if that makes it a bit better, because I would like some better lighting. That's a bit better. It's in my way, which is kind of annoying, but I'd rather have a bit of light on the screen. So we shall start off by just doing this outbreak, of course, which, as I said, I'm very excited to be finally doing. It's been a long time coming, so can I actually do this in the water? Might not work because of Gallade being able to swim. Let's throw Dialga out, see if that works. That work? Okay, let's just sit here then. I'm so excited to finally get this little guy. It's been so long. Can I not throw? I don't really want to stand on the edge of the lake though. Okay, it does look like I can't do that, unfortunately. But that's fine. I mean, you can see all the outbreak notifications I'm getting from... So it's going to lag it a little bit. Oh, I still have to swap them around, don't I? From resetting for TOTODILE, because it just took ages. But we can finally get it now. I do need to change the hunting for, actually. TOTODILE can finally be on the screen. Finally. Very, very happy. As I said, this one's been a long time coming, so... Alright. I'm going to set up just the counter here, just on my phone, because it'll be easier to just keep track if I just keep pressing a button in my own time. So we'll just do TOTODILE. There we go, we've just done 2. And every one we defeat, I'll press the button so I don't have to physically remember, because the counting's not hard, it's the remembering and staying on track. Now, some of these will probably not be part of the outbreak, but very few. The reason we have decided to do this outbreak rather than just trying to hunt it normally is because very few spawn. This is the best place for them to spawn in the entire game, and it's very difficult to make them spawn still. So yeah, we're basically going to just try and force as many to spawn as we can, which is why we're doing the outbreak. And of course we get the increased odds, which, you know, help us get it a little bit quicker as well. So, especially considering we still have to go around water, which is never fun. So yeah, we're just going to be going for TOTODILE today, which, as I said, I'm really, really excited for. It's been bloody ages. I've said multiple times I've tried to set it up and thinking we're going to get there, and no, it's evaded us, but it is finally here. We get TOTODILE constantly spawning in, which is just a relief. Because I do believe as well, actually... What the hell is that? Is that a Dynamo? Yeah. I do believe as well this means that now... I know we have Squirtle and Blastoise left. But apart from that, I do believe we now have everything once this is done. This will be our last hunt outside of Squirtle, Blastoise. They're the only water ones we have left. We have 5 left in total, and of course this family includes 3 of them. So we have a very good chance today of knocking this down to only the last 2, and then we'll have done all of the water ones, which would be really cool. Unfortunately, Squirtle's also a bit of a pain, because although the outbreaks aren't too rare, the problem is that they are in very small patches of water, and Squirtle will not spawn outside of water. So even though you can get the outbreaks relatively easy, they just don't spawn very much because they've got actually very limited areas actually they're able to spawn. So whereas at least with these guys, this big sort of like pond, lake thing, however you want to call it, is big enough to spawn in regular Totodiles. And hopefully some shinies as well. That is the plan for today. Yeah, this is much easier. I don't know, I've never done this before. We're at 33 now, according to this. It may be 1 or 2 off, just, you know, if I've forgotten, but it's at least a lot more accurate. Oh, like that one should have destroyed, but it didn't. I mean, all of these guys over here all aren't shiny, but they're all spawning in, so they should be part of the outbreak as well. Dialga wants to attack them. I mean, that is real, you know, overwhelming force. Most things can take down a Totodile. But an Origin form Dialga is also a pretty good method, if I say so myself. We'll send them over here. I do need to make sure I'm looking behind me as well, because, again, they can spawn. And we don't want one spawning and then despawning, because I'm not looking. Obviously, we wouldn't know, but regardless, let's try and keep that possibility to a minimum. As you can see on the screen, Totodile isn't too bad to spot. It's almost more green, I'd say, at this point. But the main thing that that I think sticks out initially is the blue scales on its back rather than the red ones. However, as I said, the sort of greeniness I think would also make it relatively obvious. So we should be fine in finding it. Let's just hope we can get all 3 today. I really don't want to be doing this ever again. So it took way too long to spawn in. Way too many attempts. I do not need to be wasting my time like this. Oh, it's catching up to can't use the synchro machine. We were trying to first throw thingy into the water. Let's keep going. That's 51. 52. There we go. Keep going, please. Dupiders. I don't want to stray too far. Now that we're close, I might as well just get a few of them that are near, because unless there's a clear shiny, I want to be staying within the range of where they can spawn so that I can reach everything without missing anything too obvious. So you just get that one there. Oh, I'm so glad this is finally going to be done. Or at least we found it. We do get some Totodiles today. It's not guaranteed we actually get the shinies, of course. I mean, I think I will probably try this until we get all 3. So we should realistically get them today. If not, I should probably just continue. But I suppose that if it gets to silly hours, then maybe not. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to do 1 or 2. I'll do 2 more just to be extra careful. Because why not? And there we go. There's our last Totodile knocked out. Let's bring Dialga back. I'll put Gallade back at the front again. I do believe now we are in the position to do a sandwich. So let's just hop out the water. Do a quick turnaround just in case there's one behind us. Doesn't look like there is. Amazing. I'm very glad to finally get this done. Oh dear. Some magic stars. What's the waiting? Oh, how much Herb Mystica do I have actually? I just thought about that. I'm not sure I have much. So we'll do rice, as we usually do. Okay, we do. Cool. What do we need for water then? Chili. Oh, and then any of the things. So we can do salty, sweet, and then chili sauce. Awesome, there we go. Finish these off. So nice. Alright. It's just still uncomfortable. Like, realistically, when I'm off stream, I'm trying to lie like this where best I can to try and give myself some support, but it's just not built for looking at screen, this sort of chair. So, I need to... I mean, I'll get back into my uni one soon, so that will help. But for now, this will have to do. This new music list is nice. Alright. Let's get the shiny Totodile, please. I've been waiting months and months and months. I mean, when did the Indigo Disc come out in 2023? Wait, hold on. Did it come out in 2023? Is it that long ago now? Bloody hell. Well, no. I can't quite remember. When did it... Something came out in 2023. One of the two. Well, at least, obviously, Kitakami did. Must have. I don't know. Point is, I mean, it's been a while since we've had this now. I've wanted to do it for a good while, so... Something's telling me... I think February was the prologue, so... I think we did get the Indigo Disc, what, like December, maybe? Like, was it December 14th, or am I making that up? I don't know. Point is, we're here now. We've waited months for a Totodile outbreak. We finally have one. So let's hope we can get a shiny or three. I will look a little bit closer to make sure we can spot it. Okay, it looks like my last Totodile. Okay, no, that's the 47. Cool. Okay, nothing immediately obvious there, so I think we'll hop back. Hiya. Yeah, it's going alright. Finally got a Totodile outbreak, which is nice. Okay. Come on, my little crocodile friend. So we need 3 of them to be 100% happy with this outcome. I'd have to like lean forward or try and support myself in this chair, but for now, just focus. Or maybe go back a little bit and lean forward. There we go. Okay, I think we keep flying in and out of the pool because I can't despawn them very quickly if I just swim back round to the other side. Obviously things could spawn in, but I'm okay taking that small risk just to speed things up massively. Okay, yeah, so we just have to kind of look back, then take a little flying trip away, just let them despawn, not let them spawn in quick enough, and then make our way back. I think that's the best way to do this. I did have a look into doing this once without the outbreak. And I think I maybe got like 3 or 4. But then like I come back and there were 2, and it was just the sort of speed that's like, it's just not going to happen. And then there'd be like 1 or none. And obviously with the water as a sandwich, there are many other water types that spawn in here, because, you know, many of the water types, including Totodile, are exclusive to, you know, in the water. So it makes it a lot more difficult in terms of trying to isolate a Pokemon. But we can try, and it just, yeah, it didn't work, so... Come on, Totodile. Imagine the scenes if we knocked it all out in one sandwich. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Come on, buddy. Where are you at? Nah, these are all red. Scales, fins, whatever you want to call them. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, damn it. It being underwater, I thought it was shiny. Even when I got closer after it nearly despawned, I thought it was shiny. But it wasn't. Baited, but we'll get there soon. Come on. It'll probably end up being really obvious. I just need to see that first one before I can really judge that for myself. Right now, we're just relying on the knowledge of its shiny, rather than necessarily seeing it in this game. Because there's a lot of Pokemon there's a really drastic difference. I mean, a lot of them are still noticeable. Like, so for example, one that you can still tell, obviously, is the shiny Fortress. It's, you know, still obviously gold, but like it does look very different, you know, from like the sort of cartoon animated style to almost more of a realistic, you know, sort of texture. But it's still very recognizable. Whereas some of them, that sort of switch, it makes them less defined, or like the contrast between, you know, their surroundings and the shiny isn't as obvious, and as a result, it ends up in lots of Pokemon being a lot more, you know, difficult to distinguish as different. Just gotta be patient. That's how I deal with these things. Oh, something I haven't done actually. So I always forget something before stream, whether it be switching to the correct music thing, making sure I've done the notification message, the title, the game. I haven't messed up the tags yet, but in this scenario, it is setting up the new shiny counter thing. So it's basically just one click rather than having to set it up properly. Doesn't take long, but it's something I usually do before stream, and again, just forgot. So hope none of those were shiny. You see, that one looked shiny for a second. But I guess it's just the colour contrast as it went underwater. So it's relatively hard to distinguish. Okay, let's fly off again. Spawn in there as well. I mean, you still get them spawning with the water sandwich, of course, just so many other things can spawn as well, or at least in this area they're limited to the outbreak. Which I think is probably the main reason you want an outbreak for this. So again, that one looks like even now, look how blue that one on the left is, and that one looks slightly more green. Same with this one. It's just the distance. They look slightly greener, and then as you get closer, the bluish, you know, colour that reappears. So again, like, the ones nearby just look so much more blue than the ones in the distance. Which is a real pain, but as I said, what can I do? Come on, man. See, how is that the same shade? They look different when I got close to it. It's gonna be obvious, but it's not gonna be obvious enough in that I'm gonna still look at a lot of these and go, is that shiny? That's what I'm feeling anyway. Ah, yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Come on! There it is, number one. Okay, it is obvious. Hello! My beautiful boy. Oh my god, yes! Shiny Totodile. There is our number one. Come on, that is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's have a quick look. What moves it has, because I'm not entirely sure. Totodile. Level 62 is going to have Hydro Pump, Superpower, Aqua Tail, and Thrash. Okay, so it can use Thrash, that's fine. But we'll full swipe it down. Hey, Muffin, how's it going, man? Yeah, we just got it, which is amazing. I'm so happy we managed to get that. Obviously, this has been one we've been hunting for a long time. In literally just trying to get an outbreak, because it's very annoying to get. So, I do need to put it to sleep, though, before it confuses itself. Oh, no. Well, it's about to get confused, so it can probably damage itself twice, I reckon. I mean, it might get out of its thing, but I just need to put it to sleep, please. No, come on, Gallade. Oh, I need to use Smeagol, man. Don't kill yourself. I don't want to waste. Okay, that's fine. Oh, nice. Oh no, what's the bad news? Is it going to be you can't stay? Because, I mean, that you make it sound, that'd be a lot worse. Actually, wait, let me not comment on it until you've said. Okay, come on. It's finally asleep. Do I dare full swipe it again? Nah, we're going to throw a luxury ball. We've got this. Come on. Yes! Come on! Shiny Totodile! Oh, I'm so glad with that. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, okay, you have to go to school tomorrow. That's not that bad. It's kind of funny, though. Why do you start on a Wednesday? That's weird, because, funnily enough, it's actually my last day of work tomorrow. Which is exciting. I'm finally going to be free during the day. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Later in the afternoon, of course, but I will be finishing, which is great. It's great news. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, Inset Day. It's not called that. I don't ever hear that anymore. Oh dear. Totodile number 1, finally. What a relief. We've still got 15 minutes left as well, so let's do all of the usual. So we just got you. We now have you. There we go. Totodile. We've finally got our first shiny Totodile. Getting very close to only having 2 more water shinies ever. Or starter shinies, that is. Croconaw is up next. There we are. Love that blue fin. It's beautiful. And then the one thing I forgot to set up in the stream was this. So let's do it now. 643 out of 1,032. We do that. Oh, perfect. Create, save. And there we go. Now, the other thing as well, I need to actually put them in. So, probably in like 5 years when it becomes available, I need to put in them all to the correct X's, because I said I would do that each stream, and I don't want to stop doing it. And the good thing is with Totodile is we can just put it in all of them, because it is the base form and therefore counts towards all of them. There we go. 643. There is our first ever shiny Totodile. We're finally making progress. I'm just glad we got this today. It's taken so long just to get Totodile to even appear, so this is a massive, massive win. I sort of missed me getting it, because I sort of like blinked and looked away at the time. Let me have a little look. So we're just swimming around. I remember looking at that one. I remember looking at these as well. And there it is. Okay, it is very obvious then. Awesome. Oh, hey Cody, how you doing, man? We've walked into a very good time. We've just got our first shiny Totodile. After finally getting a Totodile outbreak, I did about an hour and a half of this. I was prepared to do 3 hours of resetting for Totodile outbreaks, you know, alongside doing other things. We have finally got one, which is really, really awesome. Because this is, yeah, it's just such a pain to spawn otherwise. So I'm glad we finally got it done. We have on the road to literally only having Squirtle and Blastoise left. That's all we need to finish our water shinies now, which is really, really cool. Gen 1 is our most missing gen, I think, actually, because we're also missing Charmeleon from, obviously, the Charmander line. Gen 2, it's these... Actually, no, Cyndaquil. Okay, we're missing a few from the fires, this one as well. But, yeah, I'm just glad I got this sorted. Oh, nice one, man. Yeah, Torchic, I actually got very, very low. Oh, there it is, number 2! Come on! Come on! Oh, my God, yes. Come on, that is what I'm talking about. Hello, number 2. And we've caught it by surprise, which makes our life a little bit easier trying to catch it as well. Come on, that is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Also, what do you guys think on the volume? I changed a few things, but the problem is I can't obviously hear the stream myself. So, should be music louder, quieter? Me louder, quieter? What do you think? Oh, come on. Okay, no, that was silly. I'll just put it to sleep and we should get it. I'm so glad. Sounds good? Okay, awesome. Yeah, Cyndaquil, I mean, I got a Quilava from, what's it called, from PLA. And obviously I do need to get more, technically I still need to get 3 so I can get the, wait, why am I saving that? So I can get the proper, you know, whole line, including the Hisuian form. But I would quite like to get that. As I said, the priority for me now is catching in its form. So I'm sort of okay doing it in PLA. I don't really want one in this game if I were to get one. So whether I do that or not, I don't know. But yeah, Cyndaquil, I still need a few. And obviously now we only need 1 more of these guys as well. So, because there it is. There is our second shiny Totodile. And we still have about 14 minutes left. This one's very doable in all-in-one sandwich, which is great, because I really don't want to be doing this any more than today. I do not need to be getting another outbreak. This would be ridiculous. Need a bunch more? Yeah, I mean, we went through quite a few. How long we got left? 14 minutes, yeah. We went through quite a few. So, Gen 5, we ended up doing pretty quickly. Snivy, I got relatively quickly. Same with Tepig as well. Tepig, I think I did off stream. Where is Feraligatr? There we are. And then Oshawott, I had mainly from PLA already. I think I did end up getting another one anyway. Then obviously Gen 4, all from PLA. Bar Monferno, which we've done now. And then Gen 3, Mudkip took the longest, obviously. Mudkip was a nightmare. And obviously I failed one of them as well, so Mudkip was definitely a pain. Torchic I got very lucky with because I actually managed to get... did I get 2 females or 1? Point is, females are way harder to get, and it is an actual form, which I will care about eventually in the future. So that was pretty cool. Gen 2's obviously been a bit of a pain. Chikorita was fine. Yeah, the rest of it was okay. Bulbasaur easy. Gen 6 was very easy. But yeah, I'm just glad that we're narrowing them down. We're getting more and more. And soon, hopefully, we'll be finished with all of them. Now that we have 13.5 minutes to get our final starter. And hopefully we can just get it all done in one go. When is Piper coming to stream with you? So Piper will be joining next week. So next week I'm going to be streaming on Friday instead of Saturday, as I'm doing stuff as like an early birthday celebration, because I can't do stuff the following weekend, so I won't be here. So she'll be joining us that Friday when Stellar Crown comes out. So whether she gets any Stellar Crown, I don't know. She's not as bothered by new sets, she just likes opening cards. I will get a Stellar Crown ETB and maybe a few other packs as well, just, you know, because in case we go very badly. But I'll be looking forward to doing that. And then also, she may be joining us this week, because we want to go out to some Pokemon stuff, because, again, no one else will come with me. My sister did it once, and then she's like, I don't want to do it again, it was boring, so I was like, fair enough. So we're planning to go to some Pokemon stuff, potentially this weekend. So she may be joining us on Saturday, but there's no guarantee. So, Waylord, I'm glad you're here. Much better than that Muffin dude. No one likes him. But yeah, she'll be joining us next Friday for sure. And then maybe this weekend. But I'm not sure yet. It depends if she's busy, so. Now, what do you mean? Muffin's not here, it's fine. We can talk rubbish about him. Okay, come on. Oh my god, imagine if we get... I said this at the start of the sandwich, if we got all 3 in one, would be very nice. And it is very possible now. We had about half the sandwich to get our 3rd one, so this would be very cool. The hard work all paid off. Oh, I don't like Muffin. Hate that guy. Don't tell him though. Don't tell him. We don't need him knowing that. Okay, come on, Totodile. I actually have no plans to what other hunts we're going to do next. I did get quite a good outbreak list earlier from when I was resetting. We had Charmander, which we could have done for our Charmeleon, and then also another outbreak. I can't quite remember what it was, but it was something I needed. I think Lurantis and maybe something else. But obviously I was resetting for this, so I wasn't going to stop. But I haven't actually not looked at all at the other outbreaks. So although they're probably going to be bad, there's a chance that they're not. So there's at least that. But yeah, there's another thing as well. I'm now a bit shorter. Well, I mean, I'm not literally shorter, but my screens have all moved down. So they used to be resting on top of some boxes, and I've now moved them down to try and accommodate this chair a bit. Because this chair isn't ideal, but it's comfier than the ones I've got at home. Once I'm back at uni, I'll have much better ones. And, you know, everything will be set up in the right place and with a better background, whatever. But yeah, as of right now, I'm currently just sitting in this awful chair, which gives me loads of neck pain. So I thought, let me lower the screens to make it a bit more comfortable for myself. Yeah, what do you mean about you? I've said about Muffin. Don't you worry. You're awesome, Waylord. Just Muffin, no. Definitely not. We all prefer Waylords over Muffins. If someone said, do you want a Waylord that will, like, crush your house and you won't be able to put anywhere and will probably... Actually, no, we don't. If he can fit. If I had a swimming pool, then I'm taking the Waylord so he can fit. Maybe. Very big swimming pool. I have to live at the beach, though, because that would be the only swimming pool that would fit. But if that was the case, then yeah, I'm taking Waylord. We prefer Waylord. How long are we at? 10 more minutes. Okay, awesome. Come on, Totodile. Reward us for all this hard work. All the grind. Please. As I said, I think it depends. I don't want Waylord to drown. So, if I can't put Waylord anywhere, I'm going to have to take a Muffin, unfortunately. But if Waylord can survive, then yeah, Waylord's coming with me. We love Waylord. Actually, I low-key really want the big Waylord from Pokemon Center. But where on earth would I put it? Like, I genuinely, like, need my own house. Like, owned house. With, like, a Pokemon room, I feel like, to be able to, like, justify having that. I don't like this lighting. It's going to put me off a little bit. Oh, my neck's already just hurting from sitting here. I don't know how I've done it for these months, how I've survived. It's been really bad, like, the last week. I don't know. Come on, Totodile. Give me your third shiny. I want that for Alligator. Pokemon need to partner with the submarine company, make a whale or submarine. That would be so cool. That would be cool. I mean, I don't know about like partnering with a like. Are you talking like a genuine submarine? Because I mean, a genuine submarine, like for like war and stuff. A lot of like the proper ones they make. You don't really get commercial submarines. Maybe if they did one in Japan. I'd be painted like Waylord. You get like the whole like body parts. Get like a proper tail attached to the end, like ridges. That would be so sick. But it would have. That's the thing. Like, how would you even? I suppose once it came up to like get passengers on it, but you wouldn't really be able to see it because you'd just be inside it. I said like a camera, like looking from the outside. That would be cool. Like a point of view, like a third-person POV. Yeah, maybe that's what they should do for war. Maybe that should be like the new camouflage. So like when they need to send nuclear missiles, because that's what a lot of them are from. They're just from like submarines. Instead of just like boring like black camo, just have like a Waylord instead. And then every time, if like somehow there's another submarine nearby, they'll be like, oh, where's that British submarine? And they'll go, oh no, that's fine. That's just a whale. It can't be that. And then move on, and then we destroy them. Not to like expose government, you know, war tactics, but just saying that, you know, I don't know how no one's thought of that before. Excellent plan. Oh, my neck is hurting so much. If you guys don't mind, I'll just like lie here, like look up to the ceiling. Is that okay, guys? I'll just stream from here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sleeping with Harry and catching shinies. Pokemon Sleep. There we are. This is welcome to Pokemon Sleep, where I have a binder floating above my head, and I do some sleeping and shiny hunting at the same time. I don't think it's going to blow up, unfortunately. Actual Pokemon Sleep. Do people actually, like, showcase them sleeping for Pokemon Sleep? I suppose you can't really, because in the middle of the night, it's not like a shiny appears and stuff happens. It's just there in the morning, isn't it? So I think the invisible part's quite difficult. That's what camo's for, right? I would so do that, but one, it would definitely fall on my head. Two, I would ruin the ceiling. Three, I don't know what 3 is. I just wanted to say 3. It's just my neck is so bad, so uncomfortable, and I just don't know how to solve it right now. Especially considering I'm on this chair a lot anyway. I don't know. How long we got? 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. Come on, Totodile. One more. That's all I want. Just one more, please. Yeah, I just wanted. I don't want to go 1, 2. Like I barely need to make a list then. Gotta have at least what 3 points. Let's run over here. We'll heal Gallade whilst we're here. There we go. Come back. Come on, Totodile. Come here, please. All of the above. That is very true. Should have thought of that. Come on. I just want this 3rd shiny, and then I will never have to think about hunting this ever again. And I love this Pokemon, but oh my god, trying to get those outbreaks was so boring. The good thing is though, so as I'm sure everyone knows by now, is I love to achievement hunt. And True Achievements, which is the main website I use for it, is currently running a month-long challenge at the moment, where in order you have to get an achievement from every single letter. You're allowed up to 10 skips if you really want, but to actually complete as a community challenge, you have to do a maximum of 2 skips. Now, most people are obviously using those for Q and X. They're the most annoying ones. However, I'm going to try and do it without any skips. And right now, considering it started yesterday at about 1 o'clock, and I've been relatively busy, I'm up to R. Mind you, Q was hard. Q was a bit of a pain. I had to play Age of Empires on Game Pass, play through the tutorial, and then eventually get it to appear during something I didn't understand. I kept looking up on, like, what does this mean? But I got there in the end. So now I have an achievement in that game, but we are down to art. It's a really fun thing. I sort of wish I'd done a video on it, or, like, I wouldn't have potentially streamed it, but I would have made me do more exciting achievements, I suppose. But, I mean, there are people who did it in 26 minutes. You know, 26 achievements in 26 minutes is nuts, because especially when he wasn't doing an achievement a minute. He was doing, like, 5 achievements in a minute and then, like, 1 that took longer. But he did it pretty much all in one game, the guy who got first. Whereas the guy in 3rd did it with all different games, which I respect a lot more. But it's just a really cool idea, and it was really fun. So I was doing some of that whilst I was also date resetting, just to try and, you know, make some progress on that, and also, you know, not get too bored just constantly switching between the 3rd and the 4th of September on my Switch, because that is really uninteresting. And no one wants to do that for hours on end. Luckily, though, we did get it relatively fast, I think, in terms of how long I expected it to be. Okay, 3 minutes left. Come on. Oh, God. Here's the first yawn. Good on. I should get a yawn counter, because I yawn just every Tuesday stream. I can't remember a last Tuesday stream I haven't yawned. Even when I wasn't tired. I just yawn anyway. Okay. Come on, Totodile. I mean, since last stream... What have I been doing? Oh, I've been playing more Outlaws. Doing a bit of editing. Playing some Power Wash Simulator, that's been good fun. But today's pretty much been all focused on this alphabet challenge, achievement challenge, which has been really good fun. So no shiny hunting outside of this, but that's okay. I'm not really meant to be doing too much. As I said, I did the Baltoy last week, which was 11, I think I got in the end, which was really cool. So those were nice 2 little additions, but realistically, I don't ever shiny hunt outside thing now. But I said I'm tempted to do Suicune, because I really want to get it, and I don't want to just have to... I mean, I could just leave it till the end, and then it'll be just the one we focus on, like, entirely. But I feel like getting it off stream might be the shout anyway, because then at least I have one to do off stream, I guess. Oh, come on, Totodile. We've got like a minute and a half left. We're in like the end credits music. The final sequence is playing. Come on, I don't want to do another 30 minutes for this. Please. Come on, buddy. It's building up because we're going to get the shiny. Come on. Spawn. Spawn in. Why aren't you spawning in? Fly away, fly away. Come back, come back. Come on. I did know we have a new regional. It's kind of it's explanatory, I feel like, which one it obviously is. But pretty cool because, I mean, is it going to be across the whole UK? Or is it going to be near Stonehenge? Because I actually go past Stonehenge relatively... I say relatively often. It's usually like once a year. Because a lot of my dad's family live that way. They all moved there for some reason. Or a lot of them did anyway. So we go down there quite a lot. Not to Stonehenge, but at least past it. So I do have the opportunity of getting it if it is there. It doesn't look like this is ending. It's in the UK. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I've actually been on Pokemon Go today. Even though it's the new season. Was that it? Are we done for this one? That is a shame. I would have liked to have just got this all done in one. For, easiness sake. But I am not going to complain. We've had 2 shiny Totodiles, which is awesome. I don't think either of them had marks, but we have got them finally done. We only need 1 more now, which is really, really cool. Oh, I need to put this in my Cherishable Dex. I forgot about that. There we go. There's Totodile number 1 and Totodile number 2. Can we spin them around? No. It doesn't matter. There are shinies. I'm very cool. They're very cool. Alright, let's make our way out of this and have a look at maybe some of the outbreaks that we can do. Makes you feel special. Yeah, I think so. Which is cool that they've actually got something like that. For once. Because there are a few at specific places. I mean, it will end up being Go Fest next year probably, but at least I have, some... Problem is, I can't, actually use it for any reason unless I went outside of the UK, which probably isn't going to happen anytime soon. Alright, we've got Flygon, which we don't care about. Snubble, which I've got. Seal I don't have, but it's not exactly an easy one. What about in Kitakami? Anything in the forest? That's a shame, I like the ones in there usually. Vulpix we've got. Munchlax we've got as well. Damn, is that it in Kitakami? We only got 2. Doesn't look like they're all bad. I think the only saviour here is an Arctobax. So I want that over Frigibax. Oh, a Glaceon outbreak. That would have been cool to do back in the day, but... I mean, we could do Cubchoo maybe to get Beartic, but just the thought that Beartic's available, and it's such a common outbreak, I think I'll leave it. Which in that case, means I either need to continue with Totodile, which I won't do just yet, or I need to do a new one. And the question is, what do we do? I have no idea which Pokemon we should do now. I am really starting to run out of ideas on which we do. I sort of want to go back here. Yeah, Mr. Mime's the Europe one. Heracross is Africa or South Africa? Kangaskhan's... I was going to say Australia, but I think it's Asia actually, isn't it? Farfetch is Australia. Tauros is America, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it might be. I can't quite remember. Okay, I'm going to go over here. What's actually available in the forest? We'll have a little look. The only thing with this area is that there's just quite a few Pokemon that are just annoying to see because of the grass. We have our trusty old, poison grass sandwich thing over here, but see what else is available. I thought I would have said Kangaskhan makes sense as Australia because it's a kangaroo, but I could have sworn Farfetch was Australia. I guess Farfetch must be Asia then. Yeah. I don't know why in the back of my head I was telling me Farfetch is Asia when I literally was like, it's a kangaroo, why is it not Australia? I had that logic and chose to ignore it, so. Okay, what have we got in here? We've got Pawniard. I know we get Grimmsnarl in that line here. Obviously, we get Phantump, who we do have 2 of. I do really want Trevenant, though. But we said we need to be focusing on actually getting new shinies. So... Wait, did I not do the thing again? I updated it to 644 and I didn't actually change the image. There you go. Okay, Spinarak, Ariados we still need. We do need another Charger Bug. So maybe we could do Bug in here. The only thing is I'm not sure what else spawns. Grubbin and Charger Bug, that's fine. So we need one of them. I would love to get a Trevenant, man. These guys aren't Bug, are they? They're Grass something. I think it might... I mean, the only other thing I can think of that spawns in Kids Akami that's Bug off the top of my head are the Firefly Pokemon, which only spawn at night, I think. And then Cutiefly, who we do still need Rabombi. So, I think we could probably just do a Bug sandwich here. And then there should be other Bug types we can still get. I think, anyway. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I knew Klefki was France. I didn't know it was Belgium and Netherlands. Is there anything else here? Impidimp. What we'll do is if we pause this, have a look on here for the Gen 9 decks. Actually, wait. If I look at instead, what's it called? Oh dear. The area. So Charger Bug, and then click the Teal Mask details. Oh no, I need to click on Timeless Woods. Timeless Woods. Here we are. So, of bug type, how do I filter them? Oh, we also get Yanma in here. We don't want Yanma. It's Surse gets bug as well, isn't it? I think we can risk this. We still need a few, yeah. I think we'll go for that. Oh, is Fermantis bug as well? Or am I making that up? Fermantis. Is it just grass? Oh, it's just grass, damn it. Unless we did grass instead. Grass could be a shout as well. Because it says we can get Lotad. Who else? We'll then get Phantump and a chance at a Trevenant. We could go grass or bug here. I don't remember how. I think we've got one Lotad. Yeah, you know what? Let's go grass. Why not? Oh, look, Heracross, as we were just talking about it. So, grass sandwich. I remember it for the old ones. I don't know for the new ones. Chili. Oh, it's just the water one with vinegar as well. Cool. Let's do grass then. I mean, obviously Fermantis is here. Not super obvious to spot. But that's fine. Oh, for God's sake. Oh well. To be fair, this is quite a lot of Ariados here. Bug or grass. It's actually, no, you know what? You can isolate Fermantis and Lurantis. And I don't need Trevenant or Phantom. I'd like Trevenant, but I don't need it, so we will go bug. Which means we change our hunting for to the Vikavolt, or what was the other bug type available? I have no idea. Oh, Ariados. You know what? I'll put that one because that looks way cooler. There we are. Okay. Let's go in here then. So we need rice. And for bug, it's butter. Oh, no, we need herb mystica though. Salty. And then sour. Nice. Clef key, state keys, steel keys, and that's why it has keys. Why does every clef key have the same type amount of row of keys? I mean, you could say that about a lot of things though. Like, why is Tinkertink shiny? The hammer's different, not the Pokemon. Or why... I mean, I think they have changed it now, but at least with the old, like, Manteens, if you had a shiny Mantine, it always had a shiny Remoraid. I don't know, there's a few things like that, but... I guess because that's... Maybe it's because, like, that's the Klefki base form, because, you know, if a Klefki exists, it just automatically looks like it. It doesn't come bare. But I think it just steals keys on top, right? Yeah, but how... You can't not be a shiny... But, like, that's technically lying about shiny rules, because you can't have a Pokemon who's not shiny and then become shiny through some sort of method. You know, I can't make my Koraidon shiny because I want to. You know? Whereas, if you're saying it goes rusty, then that's saying a non-shiny Pokemon can become shiny. It doesn't really work. The only technical exception to that is in Gen 1, when shinies didn't exist. So although it's technically always a shiny, according to how we define a shiny now, back in Gen 1 there is no shiny thing, so you can get a Pokemon that isn't a shiny, transfer it up, and it becomes a shiny. Only because shinies didn't exist in Gen 1. Yeah, Kamala's another good one, exactly. Kamala doesn't change, the log does. But is the log part of it as a whole? It's part of its body. It's just something it's born with. You know, I mean, there's always going to be little things people dispute, but Game Freak decide what they want to do, Pokemon Company decide what they want to do, everyone who makes the games decide what they want to do, and we have to live with it, pretty much. More importantly, how long are they swimming there? When they're just swimming around in a square, you know, you just leave your thing there, just doing that for hours, days, literally forever. They're just trapped. At least if you battle them, you know, you can slow them down. They must be knackered. No one swims for that long. As a reminder, Spinarak is blue. Ariados is on the screen. Grubbin's orangeness turns red. And Charger Bug is completely red instead of completely green. One we have had recently, so it doesn't matter which form we get, which is nice. Ariados, of course, I would like in that form, but Charger Bug we already have, so it doesn't matter if we get Charger Bug or a Grubbin. I can't wait for PLZA, man. I really hope we get news this month. If we don't get news, maybe like within around like a week within my birthday, I'll be upset. Surely we get something soon. Do I know Giggling Squid? No, what on earth is that? Oh. There's your number 2. It's a Thai restaurant. Oh, okay, that's not why I expected that to go. No, I've never heard of it. Was it nice? I'm not a massive fan of Thai food. Yeah, see, Grubbin's the issue here, but we have had Grubbin before, and it actually kind of stood out. But it's just one of those ones that makes you doubt yourself every time you look at it. Was it dead? Was it cooked? Or did you get given a pet duck? Oh, dear. Maybe it was meant to be a gift and you got confused. Maybe they were like, thank you for coming to our restaurant, here's a duck in appreciation. And then you like chopped down on it and they were like horrified. Now you'll never be allowed back. Nope, that's just orange. Duck confit. What does confit mean? I want that shiny Spider-Man. Yawn counts at 3. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's not really my sort of food. Was that like your last like nice meal and then before you go back to school? Yeah, not my sort of food. Yeah. Forget how early some schools go back. I say that, I know a lot of people from uni who are going back. And I'm like, how? It's like the start of September. The earliest I've ever gone back will be this year. And I go back, I start on the 30th. Literally got like another month still. Oh, my neck is actually properly hurting. This is not good. Still got another month of this chair. The headphones don't help as well, to be fair. I mean, let me try. I don't actually need these on. It's literally just for listening to the music, so... How does it feel with the hood up? Okay, not great. Let's not do that. Let's try without the hood. With the headphones, and see if it makes a difference. You can see my ears now. Oh, are you posh and rich then, being at Waitrose? There's the Waitrose vibes for me. Come on, shiny spider. Big shiny spider. Shiny big spider. Yes, you're rich. Very nice. That's probably... Oh, is that how you have thousands in cards? I really need to go to a con soon. I mean, MCM is... I think just like 6-7 weeks away. But it means I'd have to come back from uni for it. And usually I go to cons to meet someone, like a celebrity or something. And last time was the first time I didn't. I think maybe ever. Because I just kind of was like, oh, there's going, you know, I like going to cons. I'll go, you know, to meet someone and then do all the con stuff as well. But I sort of enjoyed last time not having to worry about any photos or anything. Think about all of that. And also just kind of, you know, browse and do that only. It's kind of nice. Just for shopping. And, you know, I can come away with not having spent that much money. Obviously, I'm still spending to go there. So it's more than I would be if I just didn't go at all. But it's kind of nice just going and not spending loads of money. Plus, with the, you know, me getting into trading cards a lot more. You know, I think... it's nice to go and kind of just see what people have, but a lot of them go very quickly on like the earlier days because, you know, people are hunting for specific cards, specific sets. Like 151 just goes instantly, but I really don't care about 151. I'm surprised. Like, genuinely, I prefer all of the newer sets, but a lot of the, you know, main collectors are a lot older than me, so they have that nostalgia helping them along the way. I mean, if you're Ryan Reynolds, then please give me some money. I have student loans to pay, and you can definitely afford it. Oh dear. It's weird not listening to the music, but it does help my neck. can sort of support myself a bit more. Kind of got used to just not thinking I can ever support myself in my neck when I'm wearing those headphones. It's annoying because I really like them. They're just a bit too heavy. Just a shame, really, but... Okay, nothing yet. How long we got? 20 minutes. Oh, I loved it. It was great. Well done. I did really love Deadpool Wolverine. Like, obviously, like, a lot of the hype about it, like, I love Deadpool anyway, as a character. But just everything they did with the film, it just, you know, it just makes it a lot more exciting and, you know, it made me enjoy it a lot more. Hey, DD-Pad, how's it going, man? Make any more progress with the DAs at all? We managed to finally get, Totodile Outbreak today, which is really cool. Still need one more, though. Go back in time and save any celebrity's life. Any celebrity. I feel like a respectable one would be Steve Irwin. But if I had to personally pick, it would be Sean Locke, the comedian. I really liked him. I think it was a real shame he died. Oh, unlucky. As I said, we've got lucky finally getting Totodile Outbreak today. After, I say lucky, I did lots of resetting for it. About an hour and a half today. But it paid off. We managed to get 2 in about 2 minutes. Still needing 1 more to get our for Alligator, but at least I don't ever have to reset for ages before streams anymore. Or maybe just do a few, just trying to get... I mean, I do want to get an Arctobax, and I have seen an Arctobax Outbreak. I just didn't do it at the time, which is kind of stupid. Because I had a... Did I have a Fridge... No, I had a Frigibax Outbreak, and I got 2 of them. And I want to do an Arctobax Outbreak, so at least that one's in the correct form as well. At some point, but... I suppose I can now do that now that we've done Totodile, so... You got another shiny legendary? Are you joking? Really? Did you really get another one? Said I might do some tweaking off stream because I said my things, I messed it up. So, you know, I could get one in my own time, but you just seem to be getting all of them. Oh, Bidoof, I see. Very nice. Yes, that's shiny gold. Getting confused. Oh, I thought that was shiny then for some reason. Well, that was like a miniature red charger bug. Just lighting, throwing me off and wishful thinking, I think. Come on, guys. Help me out, please. But yes, actually, we are getting closer, though, to once I'm back at uni. So, I'm going back on the 29th. So, for now, we only have like 2 or 3 more Dynamax Venture streams, because we have this weekend. Then next Friday, then next Sunday I think it will be, and then like 1 more. Yeah, we've got 4 more Dynamax Adventure streams, and then I'm back at uni. No, I won't be quitting, obviously. But I'll be back to my regular setup. Hopefully, I shouldn't be like delaying as often now. I mean, I don't know. I might be doing it more. It depends on sort of how uni folds out. But like, realistically, I won't be living at home with my parents, so everything that I do will be on my own time, which will be kind of nicer, and hopefully it'll be a bit better. And we won't have to worry about my new flatmate because he's a lot more chill and a lot nicer than my old flatmate. So yeah, at least we'll be able to kind of just, you know, get back to the normal regular thing, and hopefully it means I can do stuff on Thursday as well. I mean, I might move things around. I'm sort of debating a few things at the moment. So I've always tried to never do things on Friday when I'm at uni because I like having Friday evenings to myself. But when it comes to obviously Saturday, I'll still be streaming. I'm still gonna have squash before, so that one's still gonna be rushed back. But a lot of the times I rush back on Thursdays. I would quite like to do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday instead. Instead of doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But I mean, I think we'll be lucky to actually get a third stream at all, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting it. And once I started actually working on my project, I may have to stop doing it, like, or at least miss a few. But I just want to be doing some other stuff rather than just Pokemon, because as much as I love Pokemon and I'm doing lots of things for it, I do want to be showcasing a few other things I do as well. Bring a few other people in. I said it's my one chance I play Hitman. Maybe do some more achievement challenges. Some things that aren't just shiny hunting. Some other stuff, and that can include Pokemon. I just want to mix it up a little bit. So again, it sort of depends on when what the schedule's like when I'm back. We'll see, and how hectic I am. I mean, I may be less busy than usual, because realistically, the only thing that I'll be doing as much outside, because I've got way less lectures, because I'm doing less modules. It's just obviously a lot of my time is taken up by my final year project. But realistically, I want to be doing that just during the day. I never really want to be doing that in the evening. I sort of have a rule at uni that I have food and then I don't do any work after that. And yeah, it's going to have to change at points, and when it comes to exams and just the fact it's final year. But realistically, I'm going to try and stick to that best I can. And as I said, it's a lot easier to do what I want to do and schedule things when I'm the only person I have to think about. I don't have to think about my family at all, because I'm not going to be here. Yes, I'll do trips home or whatever, so there'll be times I'll have to miss stream because I'm not going to be taking my computer home every weekend, obviously. But ultimately, we should be back to a regular schedule, which will be nice. And although you're not going to be as busy, it'll just be nice to kind of get back into the groove of things, I think, which will be good. And I said I am looking forward to that sort of regular routine again. And as I said, maybe trying out some new things. I mean, my video will be coming out soon. I really want to get it out before my birthday. Maybe I post it on my birthday. Post it on my birthday saying, thank you for watching. It is my birthday today. Please like and subscribe. I don't know. Maybe that gives me a goal to achieve, I suppose. I mean, realistically, I'm going to be focusing on finishing the achievement alphabet challenge I'm doing at the moment on True Achievements, and then I need to do a report for finishing placement as I finish that tomorrow, and I need to do that by next week, next Wednesday, so I've got a week to do that. But apart from that, I have nothing really on the agenda, apart from just a few days out or whatever. So yeah, hopefully I can get that out soon, because I really want to sort it. When am I going to stream FNAF? Probably never. I'm not bothered by FNAF. I think the lore is better than the games. Hearing about some of the lore, I understand a lot of the lore now, but I'm just not bothered by those sort of games. Just don't think they'd be that fun. I am actually planning on streaming something different soon. Maybe we can do it. Oh, wait, what am I doing next week? Maybe next week. Maybe we do it on one of the different days. I don't know yet. But I am planning on streaming something different. Do you already have for Alligator? No, I still need for Alligator. But the sandwich ended, and I didn't want to go back and just do the same one again. So I thought I'd do a new sandwich, and then I'll do that one next. Although we're not doing very well in this sandwich at the moment. But yeah, I am actually... I need to do a little bit of tweaking and change a few things. But I have the MetaQuest 2, which has been really, really fun. And I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber, and I want to keep playing Beat Saber. And I thought it'd be quite a fun thing to do on stream. And the good thing is you can actually mod it to effectively be integrated for streams. So although I don't have a green screen for me to be put into for the best experience, I suppose, you would be able to see me playing, see the things, and request some songs. And I thought that would be relatively entertaining and just fun to do. I mean, for 2 hours, I'm going to be knackered, but I will definitely try my best. And it's something I just thought, we could try out one time, because I thought it would be quite fun. Especially if, you guys can request the music. Because with mods, you can pretty much just do any song. So, you're able to put up silly songs, fast songs, whatever. So hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. But as I said, I need to do a few other things first before I look into actually modding the Quest 2. So I only have the Quest 2, yes, because it's so much cheaper. Like when I only bought it maybe like a month, 2 months ago. Yeah, I think 2 months ago ish, and it was because it was like £200, which I think is really good for what it is. Okay, all right, look at you. But the Quest 3, like, yeah, there's some cooler stuff, but it's £500 almost, and for an extra 300 quid just to have, you know, cameras on the front so you can actually see, and, you know, a few other smaller features, I'm not that bothered. I'm really not. Like, if it was like £100 more, I think I probably would have done it. But another 300 is just ridiculous. So, I mean, do you use it a lot? I do use it quite a lot. The only thing is with my hair, like, obviously I have curly hair. Whenever I wear it, if I start getting sweaty, my hair goes really, like, frizzy and then just curls out of control, and I can't really sort it again, which is kind of annoying. As I said, it's really good fun. It's a bit of a workout as well if you've never had it before, but it is really, really good fun. And yeah, I really want to do it on stream at some point. I just need to work out how I'm going to mod it first, and once I'm able to mod it, we can do that on stream, which will be fun. I don't really know how I'm going to show it, but it's like saying bucks, like $10, 10 quid. This is just slang. That's the way to compare it. You say dollars and then say $10. I say £10 and 10 quid. It's effectively, it's just the less formal way of saying it, right? And I suppose just quicker. Like, I usually, if I'm saying to say pounds, it's usually, I guess it's usually when I'm like exclaiming something. Be like £100? Are you joking? Like that's sort of when I'd say that. Whereas most when I'm explaining everything, I'll just be like, oh, it was a fiver. It was 10 quid. It's usually 10. £100. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, well, that's the simplest and quickest way to explain it. I don't know why it's a thing, but... Oh yeah, quid is a cryptocurrency. That's what it is. It's my new NFT cryptocurrency. That stuff is so funny. Just one of those internet trends. I mean, realistically, a lot of the stuff with, you know, internet like blowing up and, you know, all different sort of trends tend to, like, you know, last and improve. But that's the sort of one thing that you don't want to be an investor of NFTs, because it just, who cares, man? It's so uninteresting. I mean, I'm surprised a lot of people sort of went for it, really, because it is just a really uninteresting concept. Whereas there's lots of other things. I mean, obviously, you know, stock market trading is, you know, always been a, you know, big thing. But, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of Roaring Kitty. So he is a person, they made a film on him with Paul Dano, actually. Basically, he, like, a few years ago, talked about investing loads into GameStop, right? Just loads of money into GameStop. And effectively, they massively went up. So he got a lot of recognition. And at the time, it was like 2021, he sort of just, like, disappeared off the face of the planet. And, you know, there was a lot of, like, investigation into what he'd done, but it was all, like, totally legal, and everything he'd done, it was just kind of his own intuition. He didn't have any insider knowledge, right? Yeah, spend all your money on my stream. Yeah, but basically, as a result, GameStop massively went up. You know, lots of people made money, but he specifically made millions because he put loads of money into it. And then, yeah, we didn't hear about him again from him for a few years, until a few months back, where, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that image of the guy sort of sitting in his chair like this, and then you can see the transition of, like, the arrow of him sitting forward to lean forward to, like, focus on the game, right? He posted that singular image, and I'm not joking, like, GameStop isn't exactly a you know, a perfect business. It's a bit of a dying business. But I'm not joking, I think it tripled in one day, GameStop stocks, because he posted this one image. He didn't say a single word. He posted this image, and, like, the stocks of GameStop, like, went more than they've ever been worth, like, by a mile, because he did this. And they ended up doing a quick dip as well. They did, like, obviously they did, with the big rise, you know, a lot of people were investing in it, so a lot of people made some money, but a lot of people lost money as well. But all he did was post a photo. But it's just interesting, you know, that sort of, how that sort of influenced, you know, affects the internet. And I think a lot of people were sort of banking on NFTs being a very profitable thing as well. And yeah, it just didn't obviously work out because, I mean, just who cares? Who cares about digital art? You know, the idea of it in terms of like literally owning like a moment, I think is cool for the very, very rich, you know, as people, you know, who collect things, you know, shiny hunters, whatever. You know, the people who've got like, who own the official Charlie bit my finger clip, or, you know, things like that. Like, yes, it's ridiculous money, and you'd only do it if you have endless money. So on that front, I maybe understand, but just random art, man, like, who cares? Who cares? It's just, with the whole business anyway, and, you know, with fluctuating prices of crypto and everything, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. You know, as the average person, just to, you know, get involved in that sort of thing. Just steer clear. It's just gambling, really. It's ultimately all it is. And it's not worth, you know, putting your time into. This sounds like I've been doing it. I don't invest into cryptocurrency or any form of stocks, to be honest. But yeah, there's just steer clear. But yeah, the Roaring Kitty stuff is really interesting. I mean, that picture, if you have a little look on Atriox's YouTube channel, find the video maybe like 6-8 months ago now, I'm thinking, with that picture as the front. I can't remember what the title's called, and that's the video where he talks a lot about it, and it's very interesting. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, really. Now, I promise, I haven't invested. I can't afford it. I'm a student. I have loans. Too many student loans. Go back to when student loans were like 2k instead of 9. Save me a cool 20 grand. I actually don't know how I'm going to keep up with these games over the next year. Especially with just the fact I've got to focus on uni and I've got to prioritise. It's actually going to be hectic. I know I've talked about this before. But obviously, we've now had Outlaws released on August 30th, which is, I'm genuinely enjoying the game. I will 100% it. I don't think it's going to be too hard to actually beat the main story. I'm just doing a lot of side stuff as well and, you know, exploring whatever. But I think just mainly to beat the main game, not too hard. But, you know, with Black Ops 6 coming out, which is just a game I'll be playing a lot anyway, for fun. And then, you know, Indiana Jones in December, Assassin's Creed and Dragon Quest, both of them coming out 2 days apart. That's going to take up like my whole life, you know, on top of sport, streaming, everything else. And then, you know, next year we have PLZA, we have GTA 6. I mean, GTA 6, that's massive. There's just so much. I'm so excited, but I wish I could just pause time for like a year, honestly, or just do it, because there's so much I want to play and so much I want to do, and I just don't have the time for it. Especially once I get into a full-time job. It's going to be a nightmare. I have to prioritise uni, yet I'm going to have more time at uni than I do when I get a full-time job, unfortunately. In sixth form, if you only do 3 subjects, does that mean you have like 7 lessons per subject per week? 7 lessons? What? No. You have a lot of free private like studies, like free periods. It depends from, you know, from school to school, from subject to subject, and how they like allow you, you know, because a lot of schools, including my own, would let you come in late. Or no, you'd be able to leave early if you had nothing after lunchtime. You're allowed to leave at lunchtime if you had the last thing. Then they let you come in early and leave as soon as you were finished for COVID only. That was a COVID only thing. But a lot of schools let you leave after lunch, even if you finish like at like second period, and then you have nothing for the rest of the day. You have to wait till lunch. That was how it was with my school. I don't know how many per subject, but so there were points where I literally had 1 in a day, or 2 in a day. It's a couple a week. I mean, I don't think it was too many. I want to say 3 or 4 a week. I mean, if that's what you've got 5 like main periods over the week, which is obviously 25. It was hot. No, it must have been a bit more. It must have been 5. I feel like 5 lessons a week, maybe 6, 5 or 6 a week. And that gives you plenty of private studies. But no, I can't. I don't know. Point is that you do get free periods where you're meant to like do work and whatever. But a lot of people just end up chatting, even if it's a silent room. Why don't you get to schedule your own classes like in uni? Well, you don't get to schedule your own classes in uni. You don't get to do that at all because obviously one person's teaching it. You can't just choose when they choose to teach it because everyone else has got to be considered as well. So you don't get to pick at all. No, not at all. Because if I was like, oh, you know what, I want to do linear algebra at Wednesday at 2. What if someone else wants to do it at Wednesday at 4 or Thursday at 3? Well, it's not. We get to choose which modules we pick. I mean, it depends on course. It depends per year. But most unis, you don't really have any choices in year 1. Everything's just assigned on your course. Year 2, you might have one, but unlikely. Year 3 is when you get to pick stuff, really. But that's what you do, not when you do it. You don't get to choose when you do things. What do you mean that's boring? Like, what else are what else are you meant to do? You can't pick when stuff is because like hundreds of other people might have to do it. So that's just how these things go. It's more about choosing what you can do, and that's at only certain times. Like for me, the first time I was able to pick what subjects I did was this year, the year coming up. So, all right, is that Kamala? No, it's Hatram. All right, no shinies unfortunately there. Wasted, but we'll go back over to Totodile and hopefully we can get this for Alligator, and then I think we'll probably end it there. We'll be hitting the 2-hour mark. But yeah, no, you can't just pick when your classes are. It just wouldn't work then. Okay, let's switch this back to our bestie for Alligator. I don't know what water types I have left, to be honest, if we do get this. But let me have a little look. So if we go into Gen 9 decks, Scarlet and Violet, water types. Oh, there's going to be a few ones who are just water-like exclusives. Obviously Squirtle. I need Poliwag, all of them. Seal line. I don't know if I have Sheldon Cloyster. I need the Horsey line. Okay, there's quite a lot. I forget that obviously there's a lot exclusive to water, and that's why I haven't done them yet. Quillfish. I still need 2 Lotad. Wingull line. Feebas line. There's bloody loads. I didn't even realise. Anyone else? I still need a Swanner. Dewpider only. I've got Araquanid. I still need a Tootle. I still need a Barraskewda. And that is it. Damn, that is actually way more than I thought. No, definitely not. They won't teach. There's not enough space at unis. My uni is the biggest campus uni in the UK, or one of the biggest ones. I don't think it is the biggest, but it's one of them, and you still don't have enough for that because they're just extra teaching stuff when you can fit everyone in one room. Because what if you have something scheduled and then no one turns up because they all want to do it on a different time? It just doesn't work like that. Plus, people would get what's it called? Unorganized on when the things are. I'm not gonna say it out loud. If people find out, people find out. But I'd rather not just put it straight out there. Just for not safety reasons, but just because then you'd probably find out more details if I instantly do that. So it's not Oxford or Cambridge, no. I got the grades to go to Oxford and Cambridge, but I never applied. There's no way I was going to apply. I did not want to go there. Harvard. You think I'm in America when I'm at uni? You think I'm over in America? Don't think so. I'll be buying a lot more cards. I mean, you can keep guessing American unis. It's not going to be any of those. Funny enough, I have been to Cape Town, actually. don't know if they have a university. I'd assume they would, but... Alright, it's chili sauce, and then salty and sour. I remember now. Okay, there we go. What is Weeminster? Westminster? No, I don't go to uni in London, otherwise I'd still live at home. Oh, I saw one of those AI Pokemon things today. You know, it's like, guess the Pokemon. And it was, the trainer in the background was running around in Heart Gold Soul Silver with the Rampados behind them, which I thought was really cool. University of Alton Towers. No, don't think that exists. Not really my vibe anyway. I don't mind roller coasters, but I'm not a massive fan of certain ones. Alright, let's see if we can get our Totodile. I don't know what we're going to move on to. I end up just going to a generic water place and just searching around, seeing what spawns, but because I just hate hunting in the water, which is why I've got so many to go. If we can get this, then we can obviously just move on. And finally close this chapter of hunting bloody Totodile. Like an absolute pain that it's unfortunately been. Where's the College of Funerals? Why did you go to a university or a college of funerals? Is that like the graduation? Everyone's just in a coffin. They call it up to a stage and like the coffin like opens and your like strings attached to your hand and you do a wave whilst you're dead like a puppet. What on earth would that even involve? They just murder all their students. No, community college is an insult. I don't care if it's not on here. No, I go to a proper university. Okay. Come on, Totodile, please. Let's get for Alligator, as I said, close this chapter of my life. And then I need to work on the letter R for the achievement thing. I did actually do one, but it didn't count, unfortunately, so I'm just going to do something else. Something easy. Rather than something that may be a little bit cooler, just because it doesn't work. I don't know about the direct opposite. Like one end of the scale is community college and the other is Narnia. I feel like there's a few more steps in between. I can't wait for black and white remakes, man. I know they announced, or like they revealed that there was that black vault and white flare like data mine stuff, but there's also that hot air arena or whatever, and it's actually a TCG set, which is cool, and I think that'll be really good to look forward to. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. It's not the games. We all want them so bad. I mean, I just sort of ask this question every now and then. If, like, with Gen 5, would you rather they had, they did remakes, probably, change a little bit, but mainly keep the stuff the same? Because, I mean, that's the thing. Loads of people get hyped about remakes, and then they're just the same game, which is why I think BDSP flopped, because it is just the same game. Like, it's still a good game, but it's just the same. That's the whole thing. So I think people want some change, some, introduction, like Auras, with the primals, or, like, obviously Megas in Gen 6, whatever. But I feel like if they're going to remake Black and White, they have to do something interesting. But one thing I feel like has to stay the same because of how popular Gen 5 is the sort of 2D mechanics. And I think an HD 2D game of Pokemon would be a really good idea. It would look really cool. I know some people would be against it, but it would match the vibe. It just, they could do Pokemon games like that. And obviously, not maybe the whole thing. It doesn't have to be in like super pixelated as like Octopath is, but at least just kind of more in the style of that inspired. So it's kind of like pretty and like HD, but still like 2D at the same time. Because I think as much as 3D can work, and it would be cool to play Black and White just as 3D, a lot of people are just going to give it hate. And I feel like HD 2D is a very solid way of doing it. Look up HD 2D games. Octopath Traveler is a perfect example. The new Dragon Quest 3 coming out is going to be one as well. And there are others. But Octopath sort of like popularised it. Come on, Totodile. 25 minutes gone. No, done. Left. Come on, buddy. Shiny, please. Takes up to 645 now. Edging so very closer to the 650 mark. Hitting 700 is going to be weird when I finally do that, because we're not running out in this game, but like we're certainly, it's not just every Pokemon I see I can hunt. There's a lot of them I've got now, and there will be a point, not too far away, where a lot of the shinies I need will be in Dynamax Adventures, but in those non-Dynamax Adventure streams, I'm going to need to do new methods, whether that be Poke Radar, whether that be actually doing proper hunt resets in, Sword and Shield. I don't know, but I mean, I'd like to probably do some more PLA first, but I just hope that they, at least with PLZA, don't just go back to like sort of how Sword and Shield shiny hunting, because it's so boring. Literally, shiny hunting then just becomes a game of resetting, like for legendaries and for normal ones. Whereas at least with this, because there are plenty of them, you can properly look for them, which is just more exciting. And just a much more enjoyable experience. And as I said, how it would be if it were real life, as it were. I think that would be so much better to do it that way. What is this music? Do 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 do. Wayward Cave in PLA. What? Really? I don't recognise this at all. Oh, this to be fair. Oh, that's because it's Super Mystery Dungeon. Oh, my neck is genuinely killing me. I don't know why it's so bad. It's I do sort of. It's a mix of the headphones and the leaning, but I've been able to do it for months, and like, this isn't an uncomfortable chair. I just don't understand. So, I'll go with like dark green. Green. Was you on count number 4? What do you mean I lose? Come on, Totodile. Oh, I like watching those. I mean, I haven't seen them in a while, actually, but I did like, when they were all over Instagram, I quite like watching those, like, brain rot balls. I know it's saying brain rot, but most of it is just, like, little songs. But it's genuinely quite entertaining. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. King George, we love George. I wanna turn this whole thing upside down. Do 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 do. It was funny. I hopped on Among Us today on Xbox for some of the achievements for this alphabet challenge, because there were some easy-ish ones, and I couldn't find anything else more interesting that was doable. And I went on there, and I said that someone was. I finally got imposter because I was trying to get imposter for an achievement for some kills, and I finally got it. I thought, you know, let me play the game. And some guy started accusing me, and people were like, "Oh, why are you accusing him?" And they said because he's an iPad Fortnite skibbity kid or something. I think that's what he said. And I was like, surely that confirms you are if you're the one saying that. I really thought that was a dramper for a second. I am going crazy. But yeah, they called me that, and I was like, what are you on about? I'm literally 21. I haven't said anything. And I'm being called an iPad Fortnite skibbity child. Those are just too many words that should never be together or should just not exist. And these people are saying that's what I am for doing nothing. I didn't do anything. I mean, of course, he was right in that I was the imposter, but that was just luck. So, yeah, it was weird. Oh, I can't see how long that is because I've not got the thing open. It is 19 minutes 10. Cool. No, but what does that even mean? I don't own an iPad. I sort of need to buy one, to be fair, actually. Because I don't have a laptop I can use for uni next year. And I start in a few weeks. And I sort of think an iPad might be more helpful. Because, of course, I have the PC once I'm back at home. So I'm sort of debating getting an iPad for the year. So I can write and type at the same time. Because being able to, like, write and draw on, like, virtual paper is really helpful for my degree. So I'm tempted to do that. Because I'm not going to use it for anything else. I mean, I'm going to sell it once I'm done. Because if I get, you know, if I get a job, I'll be... Or if I go back to my job that finishes tomorrow, I'll get my own laptop for that. So if I really need to do stuff whilst I'm, you know, travelling, I'll just take that with me. You know, that works fine. So I mean, as soon as I get rid of it, I want to see what the music is, because I've never heard this before. Anastar City, X and Y. I mean, I would have heard this, I just don't remember it, of course. Long time ago. I'm sure we'll hear some sort of version of it. Maybe in PLZA. I'm a gnome. I do actually know what that is. I've seen that thing on Instagram. Where, like, they're chasing the gnome, the knight. And I would be the gnome. The gnomes are the goats. God, what have I become? Come on, Totodile. 17 more minutes. Come on, Totodile. Please don't make me do this again, because I will be finishing once I've got you. And I really, really, really don't want to continue after this. because I'm too tired and my neck hurts. But I'm absolutely not stopping until I get it, so I am not sure. I don't know where this agenda's come from. I'm not sure. It's because I have a beard. And gnomes are the main characters, so I've got to be a gnome. "5'3"? God no, I'm much taller than that. I'm pretty sure that's how tall Piper is. Piper's around that height. What do you mean I just look short? Just because I have the camera pointed in a certain way doesn't mean that I am short. No. I'm not going to say anything more because then I'm going to have to start going no, no, yes, and then yeah, you don't need to confirm my height, but I'm not sure. Come on. As I said, I'm not doing this ever again, so we have to get this TOTODILE. Otherwise, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to continue. Which I really don't want to do. Let it be over. No, there's no short kingness about me. Oh, come on. Please. Maybe we should have done this again straight after, just to, if we didn't get anything, we could continue. I mean, we wasted our time in the other sandwich anyway. We literally got nothing, so maybe we should have done it. Has TOTODILE got a gender difference? I have no idea. All the gender differences, mainly, unless they're the big obvious ones, like the subtle ones are all earlier generations. Like Gen 1 to 3 have loads, and after that it tends to be like obvious ones, like Pyro and Indeedee and other Pokemon. Wait, what was I thinking about? Gen 2. Okay, no, it's just Meganium, that's alright. I think it's still harder for a female though. I'm assuming, right? I don't really care, like, it would only be if it was for forms, but I'm pretty sure it's still... Yeah, it's literally 12% female. That's so weird. Okay, that's fine, no worries. I said I'll be ending soon anyway. Once this sandwich ends, hopefully. Hopefully we can get TOTODILE. Thing is, I don't know if I don't get it, I will continue hunting for it, but I don't have to continue streaming for it because, as I said, my neck is killing me. I sort of need to lie down for a bit. Just to kind of recover. Obviously, I don't really want to be doing that mid-stream, so I've really got to hope we get this soon. How long have we got? 13.5 minutes, bloody hell. This could be tight. It's very scary. Obviously, it can just happen at any moment, but we're getting closer to that any moment being outside of these 30 minutes. What was a soldier hiding behind this rock then? From that angle, it looks like a helmet. Oh, dear. I mean, that very bright light doesn't help, but it's not very light in here, so I have to go back to double lights once I'm back at uni, which kind of sucks, but so I won't have this white light above me anymore. Nicer on my eyes, I suppose, but I do just need to get a key light. That's what I need to do. Maybe I'll buy a key light. Makes my life easier as well. Any of you shiny? No. Come on, lads. and very few ladies. And we can have a little look at each one just to see. Male, male with a mark. Male, 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 male. They're all male. Oh, there he goes. One female. Male, male. Yeah, that's what I mean. That one's female. With a mark as well. But unfortunately, shiny is the priority here. And the main thing we care about. They're not shiny. We don't want it. Come on. In our last 11.5 minutes, please give me shiny Totodile. That's all I ask for. So much hard work is going into this. Allow it to be paid off. You want to count, what, 5 now? 6 maybe? One of the world records. Don't think I've ever had that many. Really, really want to get this done. I don't want to do this after. I have other things I want to do. Come on, Totodile. If there's one time I'm asking for you to be shiny, it is now. Come on. Just under 9 minutes left. Come on, Totodile. Come on. Please. Help me out. I can't ever do this again. It needs to be just done. I should have done it. I should have done 2 in a row. Oh, this is stupid.
Come on, Totodile, mate. We've got just under 7 minutes. So I have to do this again. Really don't want to. I'm just not letting this outbreak go, so... Oh, that's better. I just stream from hits. This is why I have to end after this, I think. I think, regardless I'm going to end, I just might continue on my own accord because... one, I might fiddle with the dates if we start getting a bit close to midnight. And things might go wrong anyway. Well, not even close, just, you know, thinking I can do it. And two, I need to be able to lie down. At least for a little bit. Oh, it's not looking good. Just under 6 minutes left. Okay, 5 more minutes. Come on. Come on, please. Please. Please, one of you be shiny, please. Otherwise, as much as we got 2 Totodile quickly, you've had no other shinies the entire time. Which really sucks and it's actually a bad day. Oh, 2.5 minutes. We don't have long left now. Two minutes, come on. Come on, Totodile. Spawn. God, that light's so bright. Okay, now we run. Do a quick fly over this. Send them back. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you, Shiny? You've got 1.5 minutes left. Come on. Why haven't you appeared? No! No! I'm wasting time! No! Run, run, run! Come on! "53 seconds to get the shiny." None of them are shiny. Neither are you. Spawn in, come on. Where are the spawns? Come on, come on. There's literally a clock in this song. What the hell? Okay, none of these are shiny. We fly away quickly and get back a new one. Come on. Come on. 15 seconds. This is going to be the last one, I think. Please be shiny. Okay, no, it's not. Let me run, let me run, let me run. Run, 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 run. Okay, get back, 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 get back. There might be time for a few more to spawn. Oh, no notices. Oh. No! They're all normal. Oh, I don't want to continue. No! Oh. I've got no choice. None of these are shiny. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to be doing this off stream because I cannot hack doing it on stream any longer. I appreciate everyone who dropped by today. I'm glad we managed to get 2 of them, but yeah, rip to me continuing to do this for the next few hours. I end up probably. Hopefully we get it soon. But yeah, I will be live on Saturday, so make sure to drop by then. But for now, I will see you all soon. See you on Saturday. But for now, goodbye.